Maybe it's this way. Maybe it's this way. Oh, hey kids, Whitney here. So we're on to another week of blueprints, and let me tell you, this week is made for me. I'm just getting so frustrated and so annoyed. I've got these blueprints here, and I need to fix my wall, but I'm just not sure how to go about it. Oh, and this week, let me tell you, we were out on recess at school, and one of my friends, we were playing on the monkey bars, and she fell down and she got hurt. Normally, if somebody gets hurt, you get concerned and you go help them. But no, somebody went over and pointed at her and laughed. Could you believe it? I just got so... You guys didn't see any smoke coming out of my ears, right? My mom says that when I get angry, smoke comes out of my ears. No, okay, I'm good. Well, the teacher saw what happened, and they made the boy apologize, and he realized it was not good what he did. And my friend, she just said, it's okay, and they hugged it out. They just hugged it out. She just forgave him. I couldn't believe it. Well, the teacher had to take me aside because I think she saw the smoke coming out of my ears. And she said, Winnie, I think you need to work on your anger. This issue, it was between them. They've worked it out and we're okay. You don't need to be angry anymore. And I get it. I really shouldn't be. So when I got home that night, I got out my Bible because this is our blueprint for life. And I stumbled upon a story in the book of Nehemiah. It's in chapters 1 through 6. And Nehemiah, he was a pretty cool dude. He was a cool cucumber. I pray someday I can say that about myself. I know I can get help with Jesus. Anyway, Nehemiah, he was grieved. He knew that Jerusalem's walls, they were like this. They weren't built up and protective like it's supposed to. The cities of a wall, it's kind of like today's version of you live in a house, but you don't have a door, you don't have windows. People can just come in, break in, steal your stuff, hurt you guys. Cities back then, they needed walls. And God put it on his heart that he was going to help rebuild it. Well, when he got to Jerusalem, he had a plan. He really did. He prayed it out with God, and God gave him some blueprints. So he went there and he saw the problems and he made a plan. He set up a government so that they could govern themselves. He had a plan to rebuild the walls because that was the whole reason he was there. And he also saw that there was some spiritual things that needed help with there. So he got a big old plan and he took it to the city. And you know what they did? They laughed at him and they mocked him. Like, hello, I'm here to help. If I was him, I would get a little angry. But he didn't. He said, I'm not going to do this. God, he's going to do this. So he got everybody together and they formulated a plan. And they were on top of it. And you know what? It didn't take long at all. And the walls were halfway built up to where they used to be. They were halfway there. It was so quick because, hello, teamwork makes the dream work. Anyway, they got halfway there. And then the bad guys showed up because, you know, that's what they do. They saw that there was progress happening on those walls. And they were like, hey, it's really easy to break in right now. But if they get those walls up, we're going to have a hard time again. So they started gossip and rumors. Ooh, we're going to go and attack you guys. You guys can't rebuild these walls. Well, as I said, he's a cool cucumber. And he was like, He prayed to God. He asked God, what should we do? God told him, keep going. I am here with you. I am backing you all the way. If God brings you to it, he will bring you through it. Anyway, they came up with a plan. They had some guys standing outside the walls, protecting, watching for any evil plans coming around. And you know what? Let me check my notes. Yep. 52 days. The walls were completely restored and rebuilt. 52 days. You guys should really look up online how big that city was and how big the walls were. I don't know how it got, I know how it got done because God helped them get it done. But he had so many problems along the way. But you know what? He didn't let it stop him. He was cool as a cucumber. He would pray to God. He'd get his direction, which is what I should have done. And he goes along with God's plan, and he has the faith that God is going to be with him, which is what I should have done. So, remember what we've been talking about? Stop. We name our emotions. I was angry with what happened. And anger isn't necessarily a sin, but what you do with it can be. So then I had to look at what's going on. My friend, she was hurt. Someone was mean to her, but they did apologize. They hugged it out. My friend did what Jesus would have done, forgave him, and she was good with it. Well, and then what I should have done is listen to God, because clearly my friend did. She listened to God and she forgave him. So I hope you guys think about that in the future. I did find a scripture that's really good talking about anger. Because if you need to speak into the situation that's going on in your life, again, the Bible is always our blueprint. So it's Ephesians 4, verse 26. In your anger, do not sin. Do not let the sun go down while you are still angry, and give the devil a foothold. I'm glad that when I got home, I did the right thing and I dug into my Bible. But don't let that happen to you guys. Remember, anger and emotions, we're human. We're going to feel them. But it's what we do with them that matters. Well, I hope you guys have a great week. I'm going to try to rebuild my walls here and get my city rebuilt with my blueprints. I hope you guys have a great week. This is Winnie signing off.